Resilience requires doing uncomfortable things. It can mean presenting uncomfortable truths. It might even mean refusing to do something at your place of work that you deem to be unethical. In my case, it took resilience and courage to use my public platform to stand up on the floor of the House of Representatives just 5 months into my first term to talk about the recent suicide of my longtime life partner, in the hopes that I could turn my tragedy into a public service announcement for so many who suffer from mental health issues. Resilience can also mean challenging those who teach you. Located in the heart of our nation's capital, GW Law not only welcomes but encourages faculty participation in politics. And that means tremendous exposure for you, the students. You get to learn from a professor who has served on the DC City Council for 15 years, a professor whose scholarship animates her public service. You have professors who, despite their deep ideological differences, one from the left and one from the right, come together to author one of the most influential constitutional law texts in the country. Hell, you have a Supreme Court justice who guest lectures here. No other institution in the country offers what GW does. But I want you to remember that while you may learn fundamental legal lessons from the best and the brightest, it is your choice how to apply those lessons. And you must be wary of those seeking to use their influence and their expertise to wrongful ends. GW Law, for example, has a tenured professor who is, without question, well-versed in constitutional law, but who has recently made a name for himself on cable news and social media by undermining his own past, well-documented scholarship. A law professor who at one time strenuously advocated that a president need not commit an indictable offense to be impeached, and in just this past year argued the very opposite for a president more to his liking. A president, no less, who instigated an insurrection and a bloody assault on our democratic process and the rule of law. Resilience means more than late nights at the office. It means speaking up for what is right and calling out wrongs when you see them. It means being emboldened to challenge someone who thinks nothing of giving legal legitimacy to dangerous conspiracy theories, whether in amicus briefs or on Twitter. So while you should have no reason to doubt the legal principles imparted to you over the course of your time here, you should keep in mind for the future that you are solely responsible for how those lessons animate your careers, where to accept them, where to question them, and where to use your skills for the good of the many rather than for the interests of a powerful few. The knowledge that you have attained here at GW is power, and you must use that power for noble purposes. That will at times mean challenging political dogma masquerading as law, or bad law handed down by a majority of justices on the highest court in the land. Although you will all ultimately end up taking a pledge to defend our rule of law and the Constitution, resilience sometimes means fighting the system when you know the system is wrong. Recently, we learned of the Supreme Court's likely decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. You all read Roe, you all read Casey, and I respect that we may come to different good faith viewpoints of the court's purported decision. In my view, overturning Roe would be egregious. And I'm here to tell you that this is the first of many, many instances in which a great number of you may disagree with someone who is frankly more powerful than you are. Someone perhaps who may hold the keys to your future. When confronted with instances like this, decisions that you as an officer of the court are expected to be bound by, decisions such as this that for the first time in American history actually take away a constitutional right, I hope that if in your heart of hearts you disagree with it, you will challenge it.